Is it better? Am I back?
I don't know. I can't see it right now. Okay, there you
Am I back? Am I better?
go. Yeah, I can see.
All
Can
right,
you?
cool. All
Everybody
right,
else? We're all good.
all right. Let's get
We
it.
are live and everything. So yeah, whenever you're ready, I'll do the countdown. And five, four, three, two.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's Country K. We're here with the All Pro JAFFOs. I almost did JP's intro. I had to call myself back because I was gonna make a joke out of it. But yeah. So welcome back to the All Pro JAFFOs. I'm Country K. Like I said before, we got JP, we got Mad Six, and today's guest. I'm sorry to bring this to y'all, but today's guest, we got a DB. Just got an honorable mention. You know what I'm saying, for the California Big Six. I feel like as many picks as I don't seen you post, you should have been had the full joint. You should have gave him full nod. You muted, bro. You muted. You
I'm
muted.
already
But
knowing, bro.
yeah, but we got Ossie Bailey, you know what I'm saying, coming from Chabot College. We how you doing, brother?
I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing all right. Living.
For sure.
Uh,
Like I said before, they should have really gave you the head nod, but just give them a rundown of how you balled out this year.
I mean, I don't wanna put too much on it, but I started off doing first game was cool, you feel me? And then like over the course of the games, I had to like progress a little bit because as a freshman, like I was trying to adjust to the speed of the game and I was trying to get used to the type of level of play. And I feel like I adjusted pretty well to that. And I guess they knew, but I was injured the whole entire season, and I was playing with a bad knee. And so I feel like that should even give me a more of a boost to be all conference. But you feel me? It is what it is. So next year I'm just gonna have to bring it.
hold on. You're a DB, correct?
Yes, sir.
I mean, this could just be me. This is the first time I've ever heard a DB be humble about his whole. I'm used to DBs just talking, just doing nothing but talking. Uh, From
I figured out what you're
teammates
talking
to
about.
people
I
I've
figured
played against, and it just talk, 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 talk. I mean, backing it up, yeah, that's cool. I mean, but like a humble DB, that's not something we see every day. So, I mean, it's cool to see one, an anomaly of all that. That's nice. We see
Appreciate it.
that from time to time.
Appreciate it.
yeah,
Appreciate it.
but I mean, I'll just say it like this. Give y'all. I wanted to give him a little brief. You know what I'm saying? A little brief intro to who he is and how he gets down, so I can give y'all a rundown how I met him. So I have my own podcast, whatever. I mentioned it before, earlier episodes and stuff like that. So I met him. I was doing an event, and he also does music. So I met him at an event, and I interviewed him and stuff like that. But you know what I mean? I started, like I said, I followed him on his page, and I saw that he also does football. So I was like, why not get him on the sports podcast? Especially, I'm seeing him. He's snagging picks. Like, hopefully, we can put some clips together and show y'all some pictures or clips or something like that. But my man be grabbing. He be grabbing stuff, man. Even the picture where he got the nomination, his nomination picture, bro.
Mhm.
That he was grabbing one then. I'm telling you, like, for him to come out and say he played with a hurt knee, like, I'm I'm honestly very happy to have him on. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Just watching his page and seeing how he's playing.
that's not easy to do either.
Yeah.
Playing DB on a hurt knee, that's not easy to do at all. The whole backpedaling, turning, all of that stuff, that's not easy. So the fact, I mean, take pride in that. Take the pride in the fact. I mean, in the future, let's try to be as careful as we possibly can.
Yes,
I
sir.
mean, I understand the love for the game. Believe me, I truly understand it. But there's some times where we got to be able to tell the players, hey, let's make sure you're right. Let's make sure you're 100% so that by the time you get to the next level, they won't have anything to worry about.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
it's like, so, take care of yourself as much as you can. Again, I'm thoroughly impressed. I've had an ACL injury. Like that shit's no joke. So I completely understand that. Just be a little bit more careful. All right, be a little bit more careful.
So let's get into questions. You want to go?
I was just about to ask him. I was just like, with the music and football, that's obviously there's got to be a balance in there, right? So is it when you're not doing football, the off time is music, or is it you try to do full time music and then football is just kind of what you do? How do you balance both of those out?
So for football, I was actually doing music during football as well. So like we got practice from like 1 to about like we don't get out to like my way to the studio while I'm pulling out. Right here, sir.
Oh, he's already.
Yeah, thank you. To the studio right now. Thank you, sir. I would normally like it's just a balance. Like it's time consuming. It's very time consuming, but I feel like it's worth it in my case because I feel like if I have a gift, why not use it? And so I've been making music since my sophomore year of high school, and I actually started doing something with it last year where I dropped my first song January 26th. And I found out what I'm good at, and I just used my talent to the best of my ability. And so with football, it's like I train like during the day and stuff like that. In studio, I would normally go to the nighttime. And now that season's over, I'm just taking this time to heal and like really like get in the studio like more often.
Absolutely. I mean, that's one thing, and especially we talked with, and that's somebody that I mean, because you go to a junior college, and we just talked to somebody, Leslie Jackson last week, who works with Gunner Sports, the Bay Area Cali Classic, the high school all-star game out there. But she's trying to get more into as well, helping kids out in the JUCO level, make it to the next level. So, but one thing that we talked to her about was being able to let young athletes know that football is not always the only option that you need to worry about taking. So finding other talents, other things that you're good at, and doing well at them and expressing yourself through that, not just football. It shows your range. So it shows that your mindset isn't it's just football or bust. It's like I got something else here that I know I'm talented at, and you putting yourself through that and actually putting in the work, not just on the field, but in the studio and everything like that. I mean, that just goes to show, coaches that are going to be looking at that are going to be really impressed. Like I'm telling you right now, being able to balance, things like that shows them that D1 schedules or D2 or really anywhere else that you go, football schedules are tough. You live, breathe, and you're basically dying football out there. You go to practice, you go to the weight room, you go to class, you go back to practice, you go back to weight. It's all of that kind of stuff. So the fact that you can show them that you can balance certain things, that's going to come back and look really well. So keep doing that. Keep doing that.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Now me being the DJ on the show, I'm gonna put you on the spot. You say you do music, can we get a few bars for the show? We gotta get some bars for the show.
I'm muting. No interruptions. We need no interruptions.
Right.
Oh, his internet's not letting him do it.
I'm tired of these bitches always having these assumptions, letting all the rumors just determine how she functions. Niggas always talking so much shit but never busting. You would think I was a bottle the way I make her bust it open and put myself out there because niggas got suspicion. They would think I'm always sipping, and I'm always when I drink shit. I just move a little differently in 2 different sections. Fuck it till the morning, I'ma have a pussy stretching.
Holy speed! I wasn't expecting the speed.
There you go.
Hey, somebody better get Tech 9 or somebody on the line right there. We gotta get people.
Hey, when you put your music out, me being a DJ, man, hit me up. I'll play your music. So I'm always down to play somebody's music. So shoot me.
I need that for sure.
Yep.
That's saying a lot because right now I ain't gonna lie, put your business out there, Matt Six. Right now, my man is one of the host DJs for the Guild and Sac at the club in Sac. He one of the host DJs, so him saying that's a lot, bro. So really be on your shit, nigga.
A lot of connections up
He
here.
just gave you a good nod, nigga.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Bro,
I got an album I'm working on dropping in like a couple weeks, December 2nd.
Okay.
Matter
of fact,
that's
dope. I got a show December 2nd.
oh damn.
So make sure you get it to me when it drops. Yeah.
All right. Hey, look, let's keep going. We can get in contact later. You know what I'm saying? So as far as music, you just gave him bars right now, so we might as well ask you a music question next. Give him the same shit I asked you at the event. Give him a understanding of your flavor. You know what I'm saying? Give him an understanding of your type of music.
My type of music is pretty much like, so there's hard music, there's love music, and there's all that type of music. I don't fit none of them. I just rap about what I go through. So like I rap about real stuff that actually happens in the event of my lifetime, and like stuff that I go through either in the past or what I'm going through currently. So like let's say for like the bars I just spit, that's basically like, it's basically like I'm tired of females like always like trying to guess about what I'm doing, or like they just assume something they think is true and then they run with it. And then when they hear something, they take that, they run with it, they don't even come to me about it. You feel me? So stuff like that, it's like that's what I rap about. So it's like if you like actually think about what I'm saying and you actually understand what I'm saying, you'll get the message that I'm trying to send and deliver.
Authenticity. Authenticity always goes a long way. That's for sure.
All right. So you gave him that. So now we got to go to the football side. You know what I'm saying? It is a sports podcast. You know what I'm saying? So if you had to pick an NFL DB right now that, you know what I'm saying, you know this question. Who would you have to, you know what I'm saying, compare your game to?
Who compare it to? I'd say
who's the guy that like you watch a lot of film and you try to like emulate your game.
Yeah.
I like to watch Xavier Howard and I like to watch Marlon Humphrey. Xavier Howard, like his technique, he's technically sound, and Marlon Humphrey got the physical side, like with the tackling and the way he comes up on the ball and the way he like plays against other people. They know what they're doing on the field.
So you basically saying you handsy with it. In those first 5 yards, you handsy.
I used to be, and then I started learning how to like I'm trying to learn right now how to play with like feet, so that way like I can have both. So like if I got to use my hands, I can use my hands, or if it's somebody faster than me, then I got to play with my feet. So right now I've been practicing like just my feet and just like not even using my hands at all.
Okay.
More well-rounded. That's good. It's always good to work on the game. Mastering the craft is never a bad thing.
Yes, sir.
I mean, two guys, Xavier Howard and Marlon Humphrey.
Marlon Humphrey.
You're talking two of the top DBs in the game right now. That's not bad company to look at all. So
Xavier Howard the best right now.
I think the Dallas fan right here above you might say something different with Trayvon Diggs.
Oh, he boy too. Don't get me wrong. He nice. He got stuff for.
We'll see how long he can keep that up over there for Dallas, though. So you go to Chabot. I gotta figure this real quick. Coming out of high school, what were the things that you were hearing that I guess needed to be done to make it to the next level? Was JUCO ever on your mind up until you got to that point, or was it just a set of circumstances that kind of let you go there, or how? Because again, I told Leslie this last week. When I was coming up, I didn't know much about JUCO ball coming out of high school. It was always that you're either D1 or bust type of talk. So how did you get to Chabot? And from here, where do you start to think, and where can you see yourself going within these next few years with your eligibility?
How I got to JUCO is I wasn't a qualifier. I took my SAT. I needed 980. I got 970. I got 10 points off. And so when I heard that they took the SATs off, I didn't know it was from my class. I was told it was only 2021 and up. And I guess they said it was also for 2020, but I just decided to go to JUCO route. I stopped trying to like get in contact with colleges and stuff like that. So I was just like, okay, it's time to go JUCO. And so that's when I got to the JUCO level, and the first thing I did was go over what I needed to be a qualifier so I could get offered out of JUCO. And Coach Manos has been helping me with that a lot, putting me in certain classes. Like when I first graduated, I was already in classes. Like as soon as I graduated, I was in classes. I got English out the way. I'm doing kinesiology and geography and mass communications. And but I got basically all the hard stuff out the way. So all I need to do is the only hard class I have left is math. And then after that, I should be fine sometime after next year. And in a few years, hopefully, I'm at a Division I or in the NFL. I don't really like plan. Like I have plans and I have goals and I set them, but at the same time, like I like to be realistic. So like I like to work around whatever God throws my way. So if He doesn't think that that's my route, then I try to figure other stuff out.
Well said. Well said. Honestly, just hearing it coming from a young kid at this point, you already knowing pretty much, like you taking it step by step. You're not really letting yourself get too far ahead because, shit happens in life. That's just, things happen. It goes a separate path. It's just how you kind of reroute yourself to get onto that main focus is really how things shape up for you. So the fact that you're just, day by day, go through it one day at a time, and it's working out, it makes me feel good knowing that kids your age, this young, are already starting to think, all right, I got to think about more than just, I got to think about what I'm doing now and how I'm going to move forward with it. So that's big ups for that one, man. A lot of respect. The more I hear you talk, the more it's just like this, whatever it is, you're doing something. You're going somewhere. Promise that.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what else do you got for him? Oh man.
So, kind of got to get into the pro talk a little bit. So, what's your favorite protein, bro? Football.
My favorite protein? Oh,
yeah.
Protein. I'm a Dolphin fan.
Makes sense. That makes perfect sense. Calling Howard. That made perfect sense.
Miami Dolphin.
I'm not gonna go there. I can't go there.
Yes, you are. We have to. We have to now.
I can't go there. I can't.
What are your feelings towards Tampa?
I can't do it to him. My heart won't let me do it. Like my heart won't let me do it.
We were supposed to be nice this year, but we young.
I mean, it's gonna happen as a young team. But you got a guy over here who's been a Tampa fan for most of his whole life. He's been dealing through the shit. Now he's just talking the most shit since Tom Brady came up here. I figure somebody who's a Miami fan, and if you watch the show, the man above you, he doesn't hold back about his feelings with the Dolphins. So I'm just saying, I got to hear somebody talking to him.
No, I give the Dolphins credit.
Yes, please.
I fucking hate the Jaguars. I hate the Jaguars. I give the Dolphins credit because I said the Dolphins was good with Fitzy. They did Fitzy dirty. That's kind of why they're going through their problems right now with Tua. So I always gave the Dolphins credit. I hate the Jaguars though. I can't give Jaguars no credit. Not even a little bit. Fuck them. But again, I'm just a resident Floridian, so I gotta go like that. You know what I'm saying? So I know what it is. So like I said, I can't do it in my heart because they is having issues down there. And they played a good game against Tampa. Brissett did his thing. It was tight to the end, and Tom just went Tom. So I mean, I can't really do it to him.
I don't like
You
none
want
of
me
our
to.
quarterbacks. I really don't.
Yeah,
You
I
don't like
like none of
Brissett
them.
or Tua?
Nah, none of them are good to me. Our defense is solid though. Our defense is nasty. It's just I don't like our quarterback. I don't. Like I don't know why we got Tua. Like I don't. I don't.
They were talking him up a little too much, man. I was hearing some Dan Marino comparisons that were making me go, "Hey, hold on, what? Wait a minute. I think we're putting up a little bit too much hype on this just because he's favored to go to Miami. We're comparing him to Dan. I don't know about all that, but I mean,
We
he's
should have got
young.
Justin Herbert.
He's got the. Oh, I mean, you didn't have the opportunity to, didn't you? I thought it was Herbert that went before to it.
Nah, we had a top
Mm-mm.
pick. We had a top pick, and
They
then we
got
ended
Tua
up
with
getting
5.
Tua.
Too low for Herbert.
Yeah, they got
That's what
Tua
I'm
with 5.
saying. If we would have
Well,
had Herbert, it would have been nice.
I
He
mean,
would've been nice.
me as a Niner fan, I can go down the list on how many picks we could have made. I can I could show you how many superstars in the NFL right now that we had an opportunity to go and grab, but we didn't do it. So I feel you when it comes to we should have got that guy, but we didn't get that guy. I get it.
Yeah, no,
Sometimes we
Y'all
feel like
stuck
we
with
can be
Jimmy
the
G.
Yeah, we talked about 10 minutes on how they should have had Tom at the Niners. So
yeah.
Damn. Y'all stuck with Jimmy G now. I know y'all mad. I mean,
wanted
he
him
led y'all
traded.
though.
Yeah. It was more the defense.
True.
It was more the defense at that time, and the fact that we can run on basically anybody. That made it really easy for Jimmy. But when it came down to it, clutch situations, get the job done.
He was not the man.
Nope. Jimmy can't do it. Jimmy cannot do it. He's not that guy.
The Niners figured it out though. They using Debo at running back now. And that boy be eating.
Debo can do anything.
Yes.
Yeah, but Kay here, what'd you say?
Debo got to do everything. I don't know what you're talking about.
has
He
to
got to
now.
do everything. I mean, he got to do everything. I'm gonna be realistic about your team. I'm gonna let his team live. They're gonna breathe a little bit. But your team, and Mastic's team, oh yeah, y'all gonna get it today. Especially shout out to Pat Mahomes for 183 yards in the win. No touchdown.
He got Patrick Mahomes in the background right now. He's baby.
Oh, you should see some of the.
Oh no! Let's get back. Let's get back to that Trevor Simeon shit. Yo.
Oh, yeah. When the Saints beat the Buccaneers.
That's all
I know.
I know. The offense like on vacation. I guess they figured it's Thanksgiving, so we just ain't playing this week. So they were just like,
y'all gonna lose to the Raiders on Thanksgiving too, so don't trip.
Yep.
You know, back to back y'all shit. You're gonna get double dip. Anyway, but no,
nah, we ain't losing to the Raiders. Fuck that. Hell no.
He paid 2 consecutive L's. He not gonna pick up on Sunday. I promise you. He lose to the Raiders. He not picking up Sunday.
I can't lose twice in a week. Right.
He can't take that. I can take an L to the Saints, and I can take an L to Tyler Haneke because he did his thing in the playoffs. So they almost beat us in the first round last year. So I ain't mad at this loss. I ain't mad at the loss to Taylor Heineke. You know what I'm saying? But this shit Monday, y'all got us.
You were when it happened.
Lose to Danny Dimes and hurt ass Saquon. You think, oh man, you tripping like a motherfucker.
Y'all lost to Washington.
I'm saying
y'all gonna let
and you lost to Denver. Y'all lost to Denver. You gave y'all credit, but you lost to Washington. Denver. You lost to Denver and you lost to Pat Mahomes' sorry ass defense. I think you should chill.
What you lose to? Washington and who else?
Washington got a good defense. What you talking about? They did it for Chase. Chase got hurt.
Chase
done. Yeah, Chase done.
And Jameis Winston got hurt. They did it for Jameis. Them boys doing that shit for Lil Saint. I promise you. I can't stand these niggas, man. They lose and keep playing, and then they start playing good. What the fuck?
It's terrible. What's going on?
That's what's happening. Fuck it.
So is Pittsburgh's just exposed, huh? They're just done. I'm looking at these highlights right here going, Pittsburgh just there's no point in. Why is this even a Sunday night game?
Hey, I'll be honest.
What do we? Why is Tampa New York Giants even a Monday night game?
The same reason we got to watch the fucking Lions on Thanksgiving.
Same
They
reason
always
why we
playing
got
the Lions always
Yeah,
playing
they play
Thanksgiving
every
now.
year for what?
Yeah, Lions always playing Thanksgiving.
It's just like the Jaguars always play in London. Same thing. Every team has their niche. But who's playing Thursday? It's Dallas and
The Raiders,
and the Raiders, and then
the Lions, and I think the Lions and the.
was it Packers again?
Nah, I think they might play the Bears.
Oh, okay.
Dallas is nice though. Dallas nice this year.
Don't
Dallas
feed
nice.
into
Yes.
no. Don't feed into
You
his.
can't even talk down there.
Yes.
No, let him have it.
Over in the left corner, just right
Okay,
now.
Because
You
look,
only at
because my
500.
coach is my coach. His name Coach it's Coach Boston and then Coach Pro. They were both receiver coaches. They Cowboy fans, so I had to pay them their respect, like because I was talking shit. I was like, they're not winning more than like 5 games or like through like for right now, like the first like 10 games, I think they're not gonna win more than 5, and they're 7 and like. What are they like 6 and something, 7 or something?
7-3 now. Yeah.
7-3. They up there. Like they really balling. Like Mari Cooper can't be guarded. Like it's difficult.
Yeah, you can't be guarded when he chooses to play. Whenever that may be. I'm just saying, don't feed into the Cowboy ego, man. That's just gonna do nothing but hurt you in the end.
Here's the reason why I say let him have it.
I
I want their confidence to be high as shit. I want his confidence to be high as a motherfucker going into Thursday. I promise you. Have his confidence. Let him have that shit. And then when Derek Carr comes smack the shit out of his ass.
Hell no.
Hey, they gonna smack his ass in January. I'll be in that bitch hollering. I promise you. Sunday episode, dog. I'm finna lose my mind. The Cowboys gonna lose, bro. I swear. I'm losing my mind. I don't give a fuck what happened Monday.
They're not losing to the
Raiders.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I mean, I can't choose either one of them because I hate with a passion both of them. So either one, I'm just kind of like, I'm just gonna watch the other game anyway. Just whatever happens with that game happens with that game. That's fine.
See,
but
here's my reason why Cowboys gonna lose. Did y'all score a touchdown today?
Nope.
Against the fucking Chiefs defense, bro. The Chiefs defense is like 30th out of 32. Stop, bro. Y'all finna lose to the Raiders, dog. Y'all about to lose. This shit gonna be so funny, bro. This shit gonna be so funny.
We didn't have nobody for offense today.
Y'all had CD. What happened?
CD went out with a concussion.
CD got hurt.
CD didn't play.
How long of the game before CD got hurt?
Second quarter.
He had a whole quarter. He had a whole 15 to get 10 touchdown. Shit, he should have stole something. Dak Prescott supposed to be that guy. He should have stole the touchdown.
He said he had a whole 15 to do something.
That's some real shit. That's why he stole. Bro, you got CD Amari. Gallup played today, didn't he? Michael Gallup played.
Gallup played. Amari didn't play today.
Oh, Amari didn't play?
Amari didn't play. I think we was out. Well, we was missing like seven or 8 starters today.
Okay, shit.
Yeah.
Dak played?
Yeah, Dak played. Well, no.
I mean, it don't matter then. Everybody should have scored.
He was on the field, but he didn't play.
Man, y'all out here playing, man. What Jerry Jones got going on, man? What y'all doing over there?
None of them fools can to play. The only person who can to play was the defense. I mean, if it wasn't for the defense, that game would have been a whole lot worse.
Yeah, it would have been.
See how good it was when your kicker was the highlight.
Yeah.
Pretty bad.
Your kicker was the highlight. So long.
Everybody's kicker was the highlight.
Cooper Rush playing.
So I see where do you see them? where do you see the Dolphins ending up? For his favorite team, does he think? I really want to know if he thinks the Dolphins could be a playoff team.
Yes.
He just said he hated his quarterbacks, and now he's saying playoff
I
team.
do. Yes. Because look, it's like
just gonna base it off the run game, huh?
Nah, I'm basing it off of our defense. Because like the way our defense be playing, like they play like it's their last game, like every game. They always do. Even though we lose, we be getting our ass whooped. Like we barely beat the Jets. That's a problem to me. We beat them 24-17. That's a problem. Like we should. Last year we blew them out 49-0. I don't know what happened.
Niners let the Jaguars score. That pisses me off all in itself.
Yeah, see, I don't know what's going on this year. This year is just mainly
surprise you at all.
Huh?
Because we.
Why? I said that didn't surprise you at all that they let them score.
Anyways, back to Miami.
He act like they got like #1 defense or something.
Y'all DBs is bad. Y'all DBs is terrible.
I've been saying this. Have I not been saying this through week in, week out? Look, I'm going to be honest with you. Honestly, I'm one of those pessimistic 49er fans. I'm looking at it completely realistic going, these wins got some of you blind. Like, we're supposed to beat, most of these teams, especially the Jaguars and everything else like that. It's like, no. What's going on with us right now, don't get your hopes up, because as soon as you do, Jimmy's going to find a way to ram it up. All right.
Yeah.
Just don't. And I keep telling them, we might need to look for new coaches too, new coaches and a new GM.
You need to start with your coaches first off. You gotta stop blaming Jimmy G for shit. Your head coach is B-Rabbit. This ain't like it's his first time choking the Super Bowl off, man.
That's me.
Like, come on. Like, you gotta stop blaming Jimmy G. So it was Matt Ryan's fault that they choked off the Super Bowl when Shanahan was over there?
Yes.
All right. So don't blame Jimmy G no damn more. That Shanahan is fucking y'all. He fucking y'all no Vaseline.
I can go on mute till I start have to talk, and then you can do
But yeah, so
how long is this podcast?
My bad, y'all. Sorry.
Hey, if you gotta go, bro, we get it.
I was trying to
Busy
be
life.
honest. This man, yeah. So we you guys ain't got any more questions?
You gotta get in the studio.
Y'all never been in the studio. That's a studio setting. You know them lights.
Yeah.
In there,
Go time.
You guys got any more questions? See, I grew up on T-Pain. I already know what it is. Hey, y'all got any more questions?
I'm good. I'm just glad that he came on and got to show a little bit of himself, because again, that's what we like for all of our guests to have, to tell us a little bit about themselves, where they're going, what they do, and to just be themselves on the show. So appreciate you being on and giving us your time, and go fucking tear that studio up, bro.
Appreciate it, bro. Thank you guys for having me. I really do appreciate it.
Oh yeah. Anytime, man. Open door.
I'll send you his info later.
Yeah, I need that.
Right, get on that. All right, I'll see Bailey, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
All right, bro. Have a good night.
We'll see y'all later. And there you go. And see, that's good. I'm glad he has his head on right.
Yeah.
He has his ideas of what he's good at, what he wants to do. The whole balance of music and football and everything. I know that shit's not easy. So, like, good to see him doing his thing. And like I already told him, he's gonna do something. Whether he's gonna be big in music, whether he's gonna be big in football, or whatever it may be. He's got his head on straight, and it really does seem like whatever comes his way, he's going to be able to take that on full force. So I'm glad we were able to get him on and showcase him a little bit of his personality. I was not expecting the speed bars right there. I was not. That's one thing I wasn't expecting. So hearing that, I was like, oh, I like speed rappers. That's just fun to listen to. So I can't wait to hear some of it. He said December 2nd, right?
Yeah.
His album's dropping. We gotta take a listen to that for sure.
Yeah, fucking when I first met him when he was doing the show, he was first on the showcase. He was the first one up, and they was having technical problems. Like the for whatever reason, like the building was like, bro, I don't know. The building was just, I guess it needed a repairman or some shit. The fuses was going out or something, but the power just kept going the fuck out. Like that's pretty much what the issue was. Power kept going out. Like I don't know what the issue was. I'm not an electrician and I don't know nothing about that shit. But I know every time the DJ like get to a certain point at his record, you know what I mean? They start vibing. Next thing you know, all the lights cut off. Mic not working. So I mean, bro, I'm telling you, when we got in the middle of the show, I kind of heard some of his shit. So, but I don't know. It was the electricity just kind of made it like fuck. You know what I mean?
I mean, from what, because it does seem, was he spitting anything before? Because I know that there was a little bit of a delay because of the internet was crashing in and out. I heard most of I didn't know if he was doing anything before he started what we heard.
No, I think it just started what we heard.
Okay. So he actually timed it perfectly. So that's good. We got to hear everything because it was impressive. It was impressive.
For sure.
And Chabot, too. I remember playing against Chabot. That's a good program right there.
Man, that's probably like one of my favorite fields. That's like one of my favorite fields I've been on in my life. They turf so fucking goddamn on soft. So fucking soft. Oh, man. Shout out to Pat Mahomes.
Man, that game was, I didn't even watch the end of that. I think I stopped watching it like third quarter. I started going to wash dishes and shit. I'm like, fuck this game.
When you said that, I was fucking dying. I said, man, give me the stats. Give me what's going on. No, I said, I had to get on my computer. I had to get on my shit. I'm like, oh, man.
That shit, like, I don't know, like, what the offense just didn't play at all. It was just horrible, like, just to watch. I'm like, literally, if it wasn't for the defense, like,
it would have been worse.
It was no offense. I mean, Pollard had a couple good runs, but
Zeke did not have a great day.
Then he got hurt. I think when dude landed on his ankle with his knee.
You said Zeke got hurt?
Went out for a minute and he was limping and they had to help him up. But then he like went to the side. He didn't want the doctors to look at it. And then, he was like, I'm cool. But he wasn't the same after that.
You said Zeke?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, this dude that landed, it was like knee to ankle. And in the way kind of like his toes that went down. I mean, he was limping, like he got up limping. But then, he stayed in the game. But to me, he just wasn't the same.
Yeah, it probably was hurting, but he probably fine. He probably fine. But fucking
should have just sat out.
The way you talking right now, y'all better get a 50 burger. The way you saying they played and people ain't show up, them 7 people better make a difference. I promise you. I promise you, them 7 people, them 7 y'all ain't got.
Bro,
y'all lose to the Raiders.
Can we?
Because we missing both defensive ends was out. Gregory and Lawrence is out, so we missing both of them on defense. We still missing Collins was supposed to play, but he still didn't play today. Or not to Collins, but Tyron Smith. He still didn't play. Who else? Fucking Amari didn't play. Lamb got hurt.
CD got hurt, yeah.
Yeah, so it was just like, man.
Did we talk about how crazy Jonathan Taylor is? On how he just absolutely went off against the Bills. 5 total touchdowns, bro.
Bills got that ass whooped. The Bills ain't the Bills. I'm telling you, everybody's suspect this year.
Should Jonathan Taylor be the MVP? Can we start at least talking about him as in the MVP race? Because they talk about nothing but fucking quarterbacks right now. Can we start talking about Jonathan Taylor maybe being in the MVP voting? You're giving me a look. I don't know if that means yes or no.
That'd be dope.
No?
Yeah. Here it comes.
Please tell me why. He just tied LaDainian Tomlinson. He tied his record with 8 straight games with 100 yards plus and a touchdown. He's got over 1,000 yards already. He went for almost 200 total yards and 5 total touchdowns today. I don't understand why he can't at least be talked about in the MVP conversations.
So here's my issue. Congratulations for the time LT record. You gotta remember when LT did that, the Chargers sucked. It wasn't like they were on a run. So both suck too. So let's just kind of get that understood. I mean, Carson Wentz is okay, I guess. I ain't really watching him like that, so you really have to talk to Caleb. But I don't feel like they going nowhere. Jonathan Taylor could do all this shit all he want to, but yeah, no, I don't see it. I'm telling you, I really don't see it because just like y'all said, the Bills are suspect.
I mean, I wasn't expecting the Bills to get handled like that, though. There was one run, though, that Jonathan Taylor had that I was like, it was completely obvious that the Bills DBs wanted no part of Jonathan Taylor. Taylor had the ball. He was coming out towards the left, towards the near sideline. And he did one of those, like the gallop steps that you do before you, like, basically ram headbutt your opponent. Like in the hole, he did like a little high step thing before he just lowered his shoulder and ran this dude over. And he went right into the hole. He saw the DB. The DB saw him, saw that gallop one time, and just moved off to the side and just made a business decision of, no, I'm not gonna go heads up with this guy for sure.
Hey,
He was just on the Bills.
Can we admit that the Bills DBs has been soft and Derrick Henry shook them to a whole new core?
Tre'Davious White is the only good DB in my opinion. I mean, Poyer's to me. He's an okay safety, but I don't think he's as good as a lot of people think he is. That's just my own opinion. I don't think Poyer's really that good. Tre'Davious White is a top 10 DB, but other than that, who else do the Bills really have on that defense? Nobody that I can really think of at the moment. So, I mean, they got Edmonds at linebacker, but that's not really much. But it's really the Bills' offense that's been blowing most of these teams and stuff like that out to where the defense hasn't had to do a whole lot. But now that the defense for the Bills is actually having to show up, they're not performing, and it's affecting the team. But no, I agree with you. I don't think the DBs over there in Buffalo were all that great, other than White. But that's about it. But Titans got Houston. Just Tyrod Taylor just was not going to be denied today. Tyrod Taylor had 2 rushing touchdowns. One of them he basically pulled like a fucking John Elway, just flying into the end zone. And if he gets helicoptered, he gets helicoptered. But he took a shot on his way down, scored that touchdown. The Houston defense picked off Ryan Tannehill, I think 2-3 times throughout that game. The run game for the Titans, non-existent. It was just a bad look for Tennessee, who was on a 6-game winning streak, and by all accounts, in a lot of people's minds, was the hottest team in football. But the Houston Texans said, "Okay, we're tired of being 1-8. We're going to be 2-8 now," and they took it to Tennessee, big way today. So that was actually pretty impressive. And it just goes to show you that the NFL this year, I'm never going to bet on anything. because you don't know what the hell is going to happen in the league. I mean, fuck, Steelers tied the Lions just last week. Who the hell thought that was going to happen? They had a chance to beat the Browns.
Me, I thought that shit was gonna happen. I thought the fucking
What,
Detroit
to
Lions was gonna
Pittsburgh?
win. It was winter tie, winter tie. I tell you, Pittsburgh fucking sucks, but that's just what I believe. And so, and as far as the Titans, if you put the game around Tannehill, they're gonna lose every single motherfucking time. So, I mean,
I was talking to my brother earlier today. He's like, wait, the Titans don't have Mariota anymore, right? I'm like, no, he's in Las Vegas. He's like, why did the Titans give up Mariota? I'm like, new coach, different system, different, just wasn't working out at the time. He's like, well, when Henry was there with Mariota, that was kind of a two-headed backfield right there. You had a quarterback who can run, and then you had, obviously Derrick Henry, but Ryan Tannehill can't really. He's that that typical game manager style quarterback that if the running game is non-existent, you're not going to win games with him. He's just had Derrick Henry basically to hide behind, this entire time. I mean, here on out, I mean, with Derrick Henry out, I don't see the Titans going very far, and it's a shame because if they did have Derrick Henry, they might be making a run. They could be possibly making at least an AFC championship run.
But the last I read is he's not. He may be back. They saying like 6 weeks. They saying this possibility that he's gonna be back before the playoffs. If they can make it to the playoffs, he's supposed to be back. So he's not done for the season.
Damn.
So yeah, that was the last I read. That was what I read the other day. Is that there's a possibility that
Mike Vrabel dumb as
back
fuck
for
if
the
he let that
playoffs.
happen.
Yeah.
I mean, what are the odds of that happening? How many games we got left? This was week 11. We got what, 6 more weeks left?
Mm-hmm.
Mike Vrabel dumb as fuck. He let that happen.
What, 3 weeks?
Ugh.
He's been out like what, like 3 weeks already? Another 3 weeks. That's 6 weeks.
That's going to be a dog fight for Tennessee.
They're gonna have to figure out
what's
a way.
What's their schedule? What's Tennessee's schedule coming up?
I don't even know.
I can tell you right now, Hank Mardukas. But no, fucking
because they lost 22 to 13 today. It was not good, and they were getting shut out most of the game up until like the garbage time shit. Eight and 3 now, 4-2 at home. Here we go. Out here. Well, while we're looking it up, you guys already know. Episode brought to you by Raise Energy. You guys know where to get it. Repsports.com, reppsports.com to get the new mystery flavor that just got out, and you can get the tail end of the berries and cream. Right now, they have a Black Friday sale that's basically 90% off of certain items, decals, shirts, hoodies, gear, the Raise Energy itself. It's all getting down for a huge Black Friday sale. So get over to repsports.com and do not forget to use the promo code ALPHARAISE for 15% off of your order. Take advantage of the Black Friday sale at Raise Energy and demand more. Join the rebellion. Thank you, Raise, again for sponsoring the show since pretty much day one. All right, so getting into it, looking at the Titans schedule, the remaining schedule, they have the Patriots, the Jaguars, the Steelers, the Niners, the Dolphins, and the Texans. Again, for the second time. It's doable. Without Derrick Henry, they're not going to beat the Patriots. They're not going to beat the Patriots. They're going to beat the Jaguars. I mean, they got to, right?
Yeah, they got to. I mean, 'cause you figure with him, like another 3 weeks, that gives him 6 weeks out. 6 weeks. And then like another like 2 weeks. So you figure about like within 5 weeks, he can make it back in 5 weeks by the playoffs. That gives him almost like that gives him plenty of time to like be back on the field to like get ready.
And then
And
after the Jaguars,
about 5
Steelers.
weeks. Yeah. Or I said like about 5 weeks.
Hey, these boys, hold on. I need the fuck. It's not working.
because I'm looking at it right now. Can they do it? Yeah, they could beat the Jaguars. Steelers, they could probably beat the Steelers. Steelers aren't that good. They can definitely beat the Niners. Damn, we got them on a Sunday night game. Hold on, we got the Titans on a Sunday night game.
Can you guys hear me?
Y'all play at home?
Nope, it's in Tennessee.
Yeah, okay. Y'all probably.
Can y'all hear me?
Now I can hear you. Yeah.
All right, cool. Fuck. I was trying to say something about the Titans. The Titans lost to the Jets and the fucking Texans this year. So you got faith in them how? Most of those games you listed off, they gonna be able to get their ass whooped. They lost to them two teams.
They lost.
And
they lost to the Jets with Henry.
With Henry, and it was fucking Zach Wilson that beat their ass. It wasn't even fucking Mike White.
It wasn't Mike White yet. That one and done. The one and done Matt Flynn style Mike White. Who got replaced by Joe fucking Flacco. You know your career ain't shit if you get replaced by Joe Flacco.
Well, I tried to tell you the year before you should have gave them Garoppolo when y'all was still like, we gonna see what he gonna do. Like shit, cut bait.
Oh fuck it, we should have, but we didn't because we were stupid.
But no, fucking as far as just
They'll
the Titans as a whole,
the Dolphins and maybe the Texans again.
No, I don't think they're gonna lose to the Texans again. I think that was it for them. But I feel like you said the Pats
this time too.
They're gonna lose to the Pats for sure.
And then the Jaguars.
The Jaguars might fuck around and slip one. They might get a fluke one. They might fuck around and get another fluke one. That's just my hope.
Another trap game?
No, I ain't gonna say another trap game. It just might slip and the Jaguars might just play good. You know what I'm saying? It only necessarily says a trap game because trap games is when teams like think they gonna fucking do some shit and then they just fuck around and lose. You know what I'm saying? To these motherfuckers. I wouldn't necessarily say that. It's just the Jaguars are due for having a good game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess.
It's not necessarily a trap game per se. I'll just say
if they play in London, they would have won. Steelers, though, they can lose to the Steelers. They can fuck around and lose to the Steelers.
That game can go either way. That game can go either way.
And then to the Niners. Who the hell
See what I think?
stop AJ Brown? Who's going to stop AJ Brown on the Niners?
The problem for them is fucking Tannehill, bro. You keep talking about AJ Brown, but Tannehill throwing the ball. The thing is, they rush defense is fucking ass, and that's the only thing y'all good at. So I feel like y'all might fuck around and win that, and I don't even like giving y'all credit for shit, and you know that. Y'all might fuck around and win that game. So I really don't think the Titans is gonna fucking finish out how they started because Henry got hurt. And Mike Vrabel would be fucking stupid as shit if he fucking put Henry back in.
Hold on. Can I be honest? As pessimistic as I am about the Niners. Technically, we're still in the hunt. Okay. Mathematically,
first pick overall?
Mathematically, we're still in it. No, playoffs. Okay. Because look,
Playoff for what?
again, even if we're like mid, like out of the top 15, that's fine with me. That would make me feel a little bit better because that would mean the first round pick that we ended up giving to Miami isn't going to be an early like top 5 pick. That's why I'm like trying to be as optimistic as I can. But I'm looking down the list right here, and we got the Vikings. We've got who's beatable. Seahawks are playing like shit right now. We're gonna beat them. Bengals.
Man, Russell just got back. Don't do that.
Right.
Russell played like shit this last game too. Then
He
played
just
terrible
got
this
back
last
from surgery, bro. It's gonna take him a few weeks to get ready.
Oh, and he's just gonna get ready against us.
No,
gonna
me and
make
Matt
an
Six
gonna
told
make
you
an
this shit
example
when he
out
got
of him.
hurt. Me and Matt Six told you this shit when he got hurt.
Eckler,
He said
yes,
he gonna
baby.
be out. He gonna come back here, and he's gonna play his way into shape, and y'all will be the game where he'll be back acclimated.
Just our luck, right? Just our fucking luck. And then we got the Falcons, who suck. And then the Titans without Derrick Henry. That's
Matt
possible.
Ryan.
Versus the Texans.
I mean, I feel like y'all gonna win that one.
Versus the Texans. And then the last game of the year is against the Rams, who are gonna want to have some big time revenge at home against us.
They're gonna blow y'all up. They're gonna blow y'all the fuck up. They're gonna blow y'all because they should be in playoff form by then. They're gonna blow y'all the fuck out. They gonna blow y'all the fuck out. And that's gonna end y'all hope for the playoff run. I'm telling you. And them string of games you just said, I see y'all going what?
I can see us going
2-4? That's 6 games you call them, right?
I can see us
2-4.
beating the Vikings.
You'll beat Houston.
2, 3.
You say you
You'll
beat the
beat
Vikings?
Houston and you'll beat
I can
Tennessee
see us
most
winning.
likely.
I can see us winning 5 out of the next 7 games.
I don't think y'all gonna beat the Vikings.
You saying going 5-2 out of the rest of the games you got left? 5-2.
I can see it
Man,
happening.
you on drugs? Fuck drunk. You on drugs? You on methamphetamine for sure?
Shit must be good or something. I don't know.
You on that good shit? That yo,
I'm
my
over here
boy
going
said
like,
5.
you might be right.
Dog,
It's possible.
5-2.
The
Bro.
way things are looking in the league, it's
Bro.
damn well possible. I can see us going 10-7.
Bro. Bro. bro.
What?
Bro.
As pessimistic as I have been, from what I have seen from these next 7 teams, it's possible.
I don't see what you see. Like, I'm trying to figure out who the fuck gonna just let y'all run all day. Like, who gonna just let y'all run all day?
The Vikings.
The Vikings just won today.
running.
They beat the Packers, bro. I don't know why you try to put yourself in the category with that. They beat the Packers today.
Yeah, but it was a high-scoring game. Their defense was non-existent throughout the whole game. I'm not worried about the Vikings defense.
So
especially their
you
run
feel like y'all
defense,
can get in the
their run
shootout with
defense
the?
shit.
You feel
No,
like
no,
you
I
can
think we
shootout with
can.
the Packers?
I could with the Packers, no, but we're not playing the Packers. We're playing the Vikings, and I think we can run it down the Vikings' throat. To be honest with you, the way that defense is playing, the Seahawks defense is among the worst in the fucking league right now. Their offense has been playing terrible. You know, this entire year, even with Russell Wilson in, they have been bad. The Bengals, that one's kind of a toss up for me because that I feel like again with our luck, Joe Burrow's just gonna prove why he's the guy who's gonna turn that franchise around, and Jamar Chase might have like 200 yards against us that game.
Y'all
But
luck. Y'all luck. They've been doing that shit all
if the
season.
Bengals play the way they did against the Raiders today, against us, we can beat the Bengals. We can beat the Bengals. The Falcons, I don't think, is a problem at all. The Falcons are on the same fucking level as the goddamn Lions, in my opinion. Like they're just shit. Absolutely dog shit. Terrible.
Y'all struggle with the Lions.
No, because we sat everybody and shit came back and like no. That doesn't count. Fuck you, that doesn't count.
It don't count.
Your game don't count. Yo,
That,
early in the year.
that was too early.
That was in y'all undefeated phase. You feel me? Josh, I feel you, bro.
The Titans without Derrick Henry, it's possible for us to win. Texans,
I gave you that victory.
I don't think the Texans are going to play the way they did against the Titans today against the. It's just I don't think it's going to happen. And it's at home too. There's no, I don't think it's going to happen. And then with the Rams, like again, that one I fully agree. That one I fully agree against the Rams that it's going to be that game that they're going to want to get back at us for that embarrassment.
I don't understand how you just give yourself an automatic victory against the Vikings. That's why I'm confused at. Confidence matters in the NFL, bro. And they just beat Aaron Rodgers, which is their rival. They're going to play y'all, and you think y'all finna come in or go or be home, wherever the game is, and beat them? Confidence matters.
I'm just saying.
Man, look, y'all ain't got Debo ain't gonna be able to do it all.
Schedule.
That's what I'm saying. Like y'all don't have enough weapons, active weapons, to do that, to win that game because the confidence in that game. They don't got Kurt. They got Kurt on cloud 1,000 right now.
I'm looking at the Cowboys schedule right now. Next game you guys got is the Raiders, the Saints, Washington, the Giants, Washington again, the Cardinals, and the Eagles.
Oh, Washington gonna beat y'all for sure. Washington gonna beat y'all. For sure, beat y'all. For sure. For sure. One of them games.
Both times?
One of them games. No, they splitting. I don't know if the Cowboys are gonna give it up at home, but they gonna split them motherfuckers with Washington. Washington playing pretty decent. Cam scored 3 touchdowns today. You say what you will. Cam played very fucking good today.
I started him in fantasy today.
You a smart man. Mash should start him too.
Started him 30 points. He got me the same amount of points as Jalen Hurts did for me. So I was like, all right, cool. I made a good decision. Both of my guys made the same amount of points. Put up 30 points. I'm good.
Shit, I won with all my teams today anyway, so I'm good.
That's my point. You'll have those. I'm still hanging on hope right now. I'm still hanging on hope. So this Chargers game need to go where I need Keenan Allen to start going off.
I should have moved up to like second after this week.
Oh, in fantasy?
Yep.
You're going to be our only hope, man.
Yep. I'm gunning for that first boy. I've been.
Oh yeah, because
he's gonna be our only hope from fucking having to pay up that $100 to one of the fans. So I'm not trying to help it. That's why I'm looking at it going like, there's still a chance for me these next 4 weeks to actually get into the playoffs at number 6.
I'm sitting about second. I'm sitting about 2nd and 6. So, but the other one won today too. So we'll see. We'll see how I move up.
A couple of games in my favor, and I could make the playoffs at the tail end and try and make a run with this thing. So I don't know, man. But in my other league, I think I'm 3rd against my in-laws in their league. I've won their league back to back with them. So I'm trying to get my 3-peat. One of the other managers traded me fucking Justin Jefferson for Zach Moss for the running back for the Bills, and Justin Jefferson pops off for 30 plus.
Oh, that's why I lost. I just
He
ain't start
needed
people.
he was desperate for running backs. Like he
Oh
was
my
in dire.
fucking
Like
gosh.
most of his top running backs got injured, so he
Mhm.
was desperate. And Zach Moss at that time was starting for the Bills. Well,
Yeah.
now Singletary kind of took it over, and fucking Justin Jefferson puts up 30 points for me. I was like, oh shit. I was like, that trade might actually keep me in it for the top spot.
Yeah.
The person who's number one in our league, the Dogs and Dragons one,
Yeah.
that's my father-in-law.
Okay.
That's Marissa's dad.
Okay.
He's number one in the other league too. I always have problems with him.
But now, I lost to him. I think last week I lost to him.
His team is just, he's on a mission this year. He wants a trophy somewhere. But he's like, if I get it from y'all, I get it from y'all, but I want that trophy. I was like, oh, shit. We're gunning for it.
I hear you because I'm trying to keep my trophy. God dang it. I'm trying to keep mine. I won. I'll try to. Hey, look, I'm be honest. If I'd have started my people I was supposed to start, I would have won today.
This is what
Devontae
I'm
Adams
trying
had
to
30
keep in my
points and I had him
house.
on the bench. He was on the
This is what I'm
goddamn on bench. I ain't that where I stand. So
This to my in-laws who are watching this. This is what you are trying to take from me. This is something you are never going to take from me. Okay, just calling you guys right now. 3 is not luck; it is fucking skill. At that point, y'all better be ready. But keep this right here next to me, where it's nice and safe, where nobody can harm the hardware that belongs in this house. I was thinking about doing that one for the JAFFO one, but I was like, nah, that might not be good. Can't do it for that one. I got to give that one a bit watch. Still thinking about what that secret gift is going to be, other than the $100. Probably going to have to be some like race stuff, right? Some gear, some like anything that has to like deal with the show, some race stuff or something.
I mean that's TBA, ain't it?
It all is.
Well, I mean, I don't see what's the point of getting their hopes up. Like, dang, they gonna get some raise stuff. They'd be happy or whatever. Don't get nothing. Get a keychain from the fucking Carl's Jr. Like, calm down. They'll be mad as shit.
We said it was a surprise. We said it was a surprise.
Hey,
Damn
look,
it.
that's a surprise. You wasn't expecting
We
the
didn't
fuck
tell
out of that.
you it was going to be an expensive surprise.
Keychain from Carl Jr. is probably the most exclusive shit you'll have in your life. Cause you like, I never thought I'd see this in my life. But no,
Hey,
fucking
like Leslie said last week, this is the budget show.
for sure that.
It's bad enough y'all.
They're chasing somebody over here. The helicopter up in the air, hella sirens going up.
Uh-oh.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
Uh-oh.
indeed. Yes, indeed. When I tell you,
you're gonna let Onyx out?
Hell no, he ain't
yes, indeed. I need Keenan Allen to score a touchdown. Yes, indeed.
I need Austin Eckler to keep scoring touchdowns.
Nah, give Keenan one. Keenan got 9 for 112. He need a touchdown. He got 30 points. I just need a touchdown.
I have Austin Eckler in my other league.
Yeah, I got Eckler. I got Eckler in one of my leagues too. So
he's working right now. I want to keep him going.
You got 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, give me some. That boy Alan Lazard got me a donut holder today. Goodness fucking gracious. He was out. with a goddamn shoulder injury. Oh my
Hey,
gosh.
what is Lamar Jackson sick with?
Mm.
If he's not sick with COVID, what is he sick with? Because they're saying that this, whatever it is that he has, fucking him up right now.
Oh damn.
They said this virus is like making him into a different person. I saw somewhere they said that. And I was like, God damn, was it that bad? And it's not COVID because he got tested and it was negative.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh shit. I was like, I hope he's good. I thought he was
Me
gonna
too.
end up. I thought because at first they said he was gonna play, and then they said he was sick, but he was still gonna play. I was like, damn, he's about to be like fucking steaming Willie Beeman out there in his debut, puking on the field, huh? Like he's gonna be, I think he's gonna be out there yakking up his lunch, but then he's like, nope, he's not even gonna play. Hundley, they barely found out today that
Damn.
Hundley was gonna play. So they said this thing was like fucking him up. So I was like, I don't know. I don't know if it's like a bad flu or whatever it is, but I hope he gets better. He's on another MVP run right now.
Yeah, I wish he could have got Odell.
He's putting up better numbers right now than he did his MVP year. So like,
Yeah, I wish he could have got Odell. That shit would have been a match made in heaven. But as far as can we talk about, you know, the recent events? Y'all talked about the guy that passed away.
is it the Raiders fullback from a while ago? What was his name? I saw that you had put up that you put the post, but I don't remember the name.
Matt Six put it on. I didn't put it on there. I think he's looking it up right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest.
Steve Smith.
Steve Smith.
Steve Smith.
Yeah.
Fullback.
Yeah. Lou Gehrig's disease.
Damn.
Yeah. So he's 57. He's in Reno. Lived in Reno.
Oh, that makes sense. He was an Oakland Raider for sure.
Damn, that shit sucks, man. And Luke, shit, no complications with COVID, right? It didn't say anything about that. Like he had Lou Gehrig's disease, and then the COVID like made it even worse. Nothing
Yeah,
on
they say
that.
he was
It's
like
just
even
Lou Gehrig.
like unable to walk like in recent years.
Damn.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. So he
Man.
he was a lead blocker for like Marcus Allen and Bo Jackson. He ran for 1,627 yards and 9 touchdowns in 7 seasons for the Raiders and 2 in Seattle.
Not bad numbers, especially blocking for guys like that.
Yeah, and it says he was diagnosed with ALS about 2 decades ago. So I mean, he was young when he was diagnosed.
Oh, so he was still playing.
Yeah, and was unable to walk or talk in recent years. They couldn't even like walk or talk no more.
That's sad.
Yeah, so they had 2 kids. He was married with 2 kids and a grandson.
Well, rest in peace, man, for sure. I'm sure a lot of Raider fans right now are grieving and stuff over that. That's a legend in their eyes.
For sure. The older Raider fans for sure felt that.
I may talk shit to Raiders fans, but even I.
So moving on to
going on. What'd you say? Cam Newton. What about Cam Newton? Oh, we got to talk about Cam Newton a little bit.
I mean, Cam played. He put up like 30 fantasy points, but
I can't get away from that last throw that he made to Christian McCaffrey on that 4th and 3. I didn't understand why they threw that route. Like, why wouldn't you like run a Texas route with McCaffrey, or like an option route over the middle or something. That would have been easy money. But he had to make it difficult running a deep out route. You know, he had to put some heat on that to even get it to McCaffrey. Like for the game before that, I was like, you got the chills, you got that entrance that he had when he first came in, coming back. You know, a lot of people to this day even think that there's really no reason why Cam Newton should have been in another uniform. But he made his start today. He made his presence felt. Had a hell of a game. Like Mad Six said, fucking 30 fantasy points that he put up.
So hold on. So did he overthrow McCaffrey or McCaffrey dropped it?
No. McCaffrey got it. Like he caught it, but the defender was right on, just stopped him just before he can cross the line. It was like a 2.5 yard gain basically for the 3 that they needed. It was on 4th down.
Okay, so I missed it because the internet was messing up on my end.
Yeah, like he
Okay.
there was definitely
So yeah,
an
continue, my bad.
opportunity. There was definitely an opportunity there, but it didn't work out. But I mean, again, other than that, you would have loved to see Cam come out with a win. That would have been great, especially the game that he had. But you know, shit happens in the game and stuff. But he did have a good game. I can't take that away from him, please. The 33% of people in all fantasy leagues started him. 33%. I was part of that 33%. Hell yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
how could you
start him?
How did you not start him? Who did you start over him?
I ended up starting Mac Jones.
You do that in spite of me, don't you? Going like, haha, this is the guy you guys should have got. You do that's what you're doing with him, huh?
Nah, but I picked him up because
Hey, don't feel bad.
And so, but it's funny because like I had Jalen Hurts and he wasn't doing good, and now he's doing good. So I'm like, man, should have kept him.
I'm surprised you haven't been starting him. He's been a top 3 fantasy pick this whole year. That's been crazy. He's been averaging at least over 20 points a game.
Yeah.
They've been losing, yeah, but I mean, fantasy wise, he hasn't been bad.
Yeah.
Surprised you haven't started. You can trade him to me. I'll take him.
Nah.
I'll take him. That's fine. No, but even though my guys did decent today in our league, I still got smoked. Was it Kier? Good friend, shout out to Kier, putting an ass whooping on me this week.
I mean, I didn't start a bunch of people I should have started. But I mean, Justin Fields is my backup QB. He gave me 2 points.
178 for 115. Like he kicked my ass.
The Bills play the Saints on Thanksgiving too.
Bills got to win, right? Right?
They got to.
Can't lose 2 in a row, especially the Saints. Trevor Simeon, he ain't shit, right? The Eagles beat him. Come on.
I honestly think Trevor Simeon out of there after the loss today. I'm gonna be real with it.
Use what you can and get rid of him. Dude, I had Dalvin. This is how crazy it was. Well, I mean, I guess it wasn't crazy. Ryan Tannehill, I started him, and he sucked ass. I mean, Kyler Murray didn't play today, so that's really my only option. But after today, I'm fucking dropping Ryan Tannehill, trying to pick up somebody else because that's just bullshit. 10 points from Ryan Tannehill. AJ Brown went out in the game. He only gave me 9 points, or like 10 points basically. Thielen gave me 22. Cook gave me 22. George Kittle gave me 13. But everybody else just pretty much shafted. It was bad. My kicker, 0 points. 0 points from my kicker. And I had the Miami defense versus the Jets. Fucking terrible. Who did he have? I know he had Aaron Rodgers. I think he has Jalen Waddle. So, who he has. God, this thing takes forever to load. Is Tampa playing in New York or are they playing in Tampa?
I think it's in New York.
Hmm. Interesting. That could be a factor. Hmm. How good has Tampa Bay been on the road this
what
year?
factor could that be when you have the starting quarterback for the Buccaneers play in the Northeast region for 20 fucking years? What factor could you possibly have?
I don't know. Home field advantage. I don't know. Anyways, he had Aaron Rodgers, who had 42 points. He had Justin Jefferson, who had 37 points. He had Jalen Waddle, who had 21. James Robinson, who had 11. Mark Ingram, 14. Travis Kelce had 18. Kirk and Prater, the Cleveland defense, got him 10 points. But yeah, he demolished my team. It was not even close. Pretty bad. But in the other league, everything's not good. So at least we can get up through that. But you guys got anything else before we say sayonara to the JAFFO army?
Ooh.
Nope. Everybody, yep. Pretty much it. Sunday night football's finishing up. Who's winning right now? I don't
The Chargers.
know. 27-10. Yeah.
Yep.
Game's as good as over. Good as over. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys once again for hanging out with us for another week and another Sunday. Thank you, Aussie Bailey, for spending some time with us before hopping into the studio, getting ready to drop his album on December 2nd. So look out for that. Yeah, that's good. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks to Raise Energy for sponsoring the show. You guys know where to get that. And for myself, JP, for Country K, for DJ Mad 6, we will see you guys on Wednesday for another edition of the All Pro Drop, which you'll see. Deuces.
Hey.